In Omaha, Nebraska, on February 24, 2026, the structural collapse of a roadway required the immediate rescue of 2 drivers. Both were pulled from their vehicles by bystanders and escaped uninjured. Authorities cordoned off the perimeter and stated the roadway failure was caused by an underground water main break. In Raipur, India, a man threw a lighter into a motorcycle's gas tank after being told not to smoke. The fire flared up instantly, but a worker managed to put out the flames. Luckily, nobody got hurt. The 2 men on the bike tried to run away but were restrained and arrested. A gas explosion destroyed a cafe in Shushinsk, Kazakhstan, triggering a massive fire that injured 28 people. 13 remain hospitalized with severe burns. As of this recording, there have been 7 fatalities, most of whom were employees. During the rescue, firefighters removed 7 gas and oxygen cylinders to prevent further explosions. Police have opened a criminal investigation into the incident. In El Rosario, Mexico, on March 25, 2026, a structural failure caused a dam breach that flooded the Santa Fe mine. Of the 25 miners on site, 21 managed to escape, but 4 were left trapped. 5 days later, 1 miner was rescued from a depth of nearly 1,000 feet, or about 300 meters. After 13 days, divers found Francisco Zapata in waist-high water, but it took another 21 hours to pull him out due to the flooded conditions. Another miner was found lifeless, and 1 still remains missing.
¿Qué tal? Ejército Mexicano, Batallón de Atención a Emergencias. ¿Cómo te llamas? Francisco Zapata. Muy bien, Zapata. Venimos a tu ayuda. ¿Cómo te sientes? Bien. ¿Bien? Sí. Bien. Muy bien, Zapata. ¿Todo va a estar bien? Te vamos a sacar de aquí. ¿Tienes fe? ¿Tienes fe? Sí. Aquí estamos. ¿Estás bien? Sí. Muy bien. Tranquilo. Ahorita te vamos a enseñar cómo usar el equipo de buceo para último salir de aquí. Muy bien, Zapata. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Francisco Zapata Nájera. Francisco Zapata Nájera. Tranquilo, no te... Nos ayudó mucho la luz de guía. Muy bien. Ya le descargó para arriba y todo. ¿Hasta dónde estaba el agua, Zapata? Llegó hasta la casa arriba, hasta allá. Muy bien. Ahí llegó el agua. Y tú le escarbaste esa pata. Muy bien. Muy bien, gracias a Dios.
Sí, no, yo no perdí la fe,
Vamos a instalarle su equipo.
In China, the accidental fall of an indoor gas cylinder caused a fire. The incident occurred when a man moved a chair, knocking over the tank and causing the hose to detach. The escaping gas ignited in the same room where a child was standing, but no injuries were reported. In Tumen, Russia, a large volume of snow collapsed from the roof of a residential building, narrowly missing an elderly woman and a child, who walked away unharmed. Local residents blame the building's management for a lack of maintenance. In Hanoi, Vietnam, a passenger train collided with a truck at a railway crossing. The direct impact flipped the vehicle and completely demolished the cabin, resulting in one fatality and one person injured, while also damaging the train's engine and the track. In Milan, Italy, a tram derailed and crashed right into a building. The driver told investigators he suffered a medical emergency, but according to authorities, the vehicle has a safety system known as a dead man switch, designed to brake automatically if the driver passes out. Police opened a manslaughter investigation. As of this recording, the official toll is 2 fatalities and 48 people injured, some in serious condition.
È vivo? Il rider?
Porca puttana.
Non arriveremo mai a dobbiamo scendere.
No, facciamo una mini retro. Oh. Adesso non è che mi nascondiamo là. Ma come ha fatto, ragazzi? È deragliato.
Sì.
Porca miseria, mi sono
perdiamo il treno.
You're probably wondering what's wrong with this clip. Well, a container truck driver in Hai Phong, Vietnam, switched into the motorcycle lane to overtake another vehicle, but in doing so hit a girl on a motorcycle, pinning her and the bike against the front of the truck. The driver didn't notice and kept going, carrying her along as she held onto the handlebars the entire time, and only stopped when a woman sweeping the sidewalk waved him down with her broom. Fortunately, the motorcyclist walked away unharmed. In Capunda, Canoa, Brazil, a single-engine plane lost altitude shortly after takeoff, collided with a pole and crashed into a restaurant. The 4 people on board did not survive. The restaurant was closed at the time of the crash, which prevented an even greater tragedy. Residents of nearby homes were also unharmed. According to sources, the aircraft had no black box, and as of this recording, the cause of the crash remains under investigation.
Caiu um avião aqui, um helicóptero, não sei o que caiu aqui, meu. Foi um avião. Ah, de certo, morreu todo mundo dentro queimado. Meu Deus do céu, gente, olha isso aqui. Sangue de Jesus tem poder, meu. Jesus, sangue de Jesus tem poder. Tinha gente em casa ali, a senhorinha saiu, tava tomando café. Meu Deus do céu, sangue de Jesus tem poder. Olha isso aí, gente.
Hensupia, Colombia, on April 2nd, 2026. The driver of a truck was seen driving erratically at high speed, ignoring a stop sign, and swerving into oncoming traffic. 2 police officers on motorcycles attempted to signal him to stop before the truck abruptly veered off the road and plunged down a steep slope into a river. The fall was fatal. As of this recording, authorities suspect the driver may have been experiencing a medical issue or suffered a micro-sleep at the wheel. In Waterville, Boven, South Africa, a truck broke down and stopped inside a tunnel, forcing the vehicles behind it to stop as well. Another truck coming from behind reportedly suffered brake failure, resulting in a crash that, according to reports, left 1 fatality and 13 injured. In Hanoi, Vietnam, on April 4th, 2026. A motorcyclist decided his phone was more important than his own life as he tried to cross a railway crossing. This kind of negligence is absurdly common in the country, and even with the government increasing fines. When someone doesn't value their own life, no fine will fix that. In Coimbatore, India, an elderly woman lost her balance and fell out of a private bus while trying to get off as it approached her stop. According to reports, the bus was moving at high speed, which may have contributed to the fall. She suffered serious injuries and did not survive. There are also complaints that private buses operate without doors, while government buses are equipped with closing doors. Residents are calling on transport authorities to investigate the case and take action.